Hello, my name is Dave Withy. I'm the executive director and one of the original founders of Neighborlink Indianapolis. We have a simple mission at Neighborlink. We help low-income seniors and those with disabilities to remain safely in their own homes. We do that by providing home repairs, no-charge home repairs to over 250 seniors each year. Neighborlink serves homeowners who don't have the means or are capable in caring family members like yourselves to help them when they need help. In Marion County, unfortunately, there's over 17,000 seniors and those with disabilities who own their own homes and live at an income level that's below our cutoff. That cutoff is significantly below $20,000 per year. And at that income, it is virtually impossible to maintain a home. A more realistic decision is, do I buy groceries this month or do I pay the utilities? When something fails in the home, a toilet won't flush, the roof leaks, the furnace won't blow hot air in the wintertime. What choices do these folks actually have? If there's no family in a position to help and there's no financial resources, where do they turn? I can't help but think of Helen. Helen was the senior that we helped a few years back. I knocked on her door the first time, and this little smiling lady answered the door. She was wrapped in 3 or 4 bathrobes, and I could actually see her breath as we stood in the living room. Her furnace had gone out a couple years before that. And yes, I said a couple years before that. And she had adapted the best way she knew how, which was by adding more layers of clothing. This was Helen's house, and she was not leaving that house. Much like Helen, by the time a homeowner reaches Neighborlink, they've exhausted family, friends, government programs. They've probably even been ripped off by an unscrupulous contractor. But somehow they hear about Neighborlink, they call our number. Much like Helen, also, there is a growing number of seniors in this situation. And by 2030, actually 1 out of 5 Hoosiers will be 65 years or older. They're the fastest growing population group between now and 2050. And surveys have found that 90% of those seniors wish to age in their own homes. Helen was no exception. As we were preparing to fix her furnace, she admitted to me that she had a daughter who lived right here in Indianapolis, but she never allowed her daughter to come see her at the home because she was sure that if her daughter knew the situation she lived in, she would force her to leave that home. And Helen was not leaving that home. You might ask yourself why she felt so strongly. Consider someone who relies on routine, on neighbors, on community services like grocery stores, pharmacies, places of worship. They know their home, they know every step of it, every hallway, every quirk. They've lived there for decades. It's not uncommon at all. They feel confident, they feel safe. It is their home. To disrupt any of that can be challenging. To disrupt all of it at one time with a move elsewhere can be absolutely devastating. Not to mention totally unaffordable for the seniors that we serve. Neighborlink Indianapolis provides a place to call for help, a friendly voice on the end of the line, a person, a human being who comes out and visits with them to understand their needs and their situation. We rely on volunteers, donations, generous partners, so that the homeowner doesn't have to incur unaffordable repair expenses. When necessary, we bring lawyers, financial assistance, social services, and more through the tremendous partners that we have in the city. Together, we form sort of a social safety net to help vulnerable seniors. Everyone who works with seniors knows it's not always simple. It requires time, emotional investment, as well as hammers and nails. We aim to make life better for the clients we serve, to provide them the freedom to live safely in their own homes, and that is life-changing. We are asking Impact 100 to expand our ability to help. And as I mentioned, we currently serve 250 homeowners annually. We're on the path to doubling that to 500 a year by the end of next year. And we think we can take that up 10 times to 2,500 per year by 2030. I saw Helen again a short time back, and I had the privilege of meeting her daughter right there in her living room. Her daughter was just visiting with mom. So things do change. Neighborlink needs to upgrade our capabilities. We need to expand staff, convert volunteer positions like my own to paid professionals. We need current tools for information management, physical logistics. We need facilities for our staff. And your investment in Neighborlink will allow us to do that. We appreciate this opportunity to have your consideration, and we hope that you, as a member of Impact 100, will not consider this a gift, but rather as an investment in your community and in the health and well-being of the longest-serving members of that community. So on behalf of Neighborlink, let me just say thank you for taking the time to listen, and we very much appreciate your support. Thank you.